Hi everyone, and welcome to the continuation of this week's General Hospital Recaps. I hope you're enjoying the balloon footage. I'm here at the 35th Annual New Jersey Quick Check PNC Bank something or other, a balloon festival. I hope you're enjoying all the balloon footage, and there's more of that to come, and General Hospital. Hi everyone, and welcome to the General Hospital Recap for July 26th. Stay tuned for more balloon footage throughout this video, and let's get right to it. I got my espresso beans. I got my water. At the PCPD, Nina asked Spencer to clear Valentine, and Spencer says that Valentine is the one who kidnapped him. And honestly, like, we all knew, like, could you blame Spencer? Valentine says that Spencer's lying. Dante tells him to sit down and tell him exactly what happened. Spencer, of course, dramas it all up. Of course, like, it was a traumatic experience, but, like, he's making sure that he makes the most of this against Valentine. I love this kid. I love the kid. Dante clarifies with Spencer that Spencer never actually saw the person who kidnapped him and didn't hear a voice. So how does he know it was Valentine? And Spencer says that he can prove it. His shoes. He saw Valentine's shoes, and Valentine wears very distinctive, expensive shoes. Dante takes Spencer into the other room, and Valentine asks Nina if she realizes that Spencer is lying. She says that he was after Spencer before when he first came to Port Charles. She's conflicted. Has he been playing her all along? She wants to believe in the man she believes him to be, but, like, you know, when 99% of the people are telling you one thing and then he's the only one, him and Nell are the only ones saying otherwise, you know, it's hard. He's always sounded honest, but he's lied to her in the past and sounded honest, and sometimes it just isn't. It just isn't. She doesn't think she'll ever know what's really in his heart. In the other room with Spencer, Dante gets a call. Laura tells Spencer that Valentine will pay for what he did to Nicholas. It wouldn't be right to accuse him of something he didn't do. Spencer thinks he deserves to be their victim, and she says it could put what they're working for in jeopardy, and that Valentine would then be the one in the right and they'd be the ones in the wrong, and it would mess everything up. She says the real kidnapper will still be out there and could do this again to someone who isn't as resourceful as Spencer was. So when Dante comes back, Spencer tells Dante he may have been dramatic. Really, Spencer? And he tells Dante he isn't absolutely certain of who kidnapped him. He couldn't see the shoes now that he thinks about it. Laura tells Spencer they'll never stop fighting for justice. Dante comes back out and tells Valentine he's free, but don't leave town. At Elizabeth's place, Hayden comes over. Elizabeth was not expecting her, and as much as I want to enjoy the scene, I'm just struck by the salt of it all. Hayden feels she's doing everything wrong. She's reading the wrong books. She's taking the wrong lessons from the books. Like, you know, and, you know, she's been reading all these parenting books, and, you know, she's asking Elizabeth for advice because Elizabeth is the best resource she has. She tells Elizabeth she was married before. It was long over before the scandal, and, you know, life in the fast lane type of thing. Hayden sees Elizabeth as a great mom, and Hayden says she would have never been a good mother no matter how differently she was raised. Like, if the things were reversed, that Elizabeth was raised as Hayden and Hayden was raised as Elizabeth, like, she would still not, she wouldn't become the person that Elizabeth is. So Elizabeth says that she came, you know, Hayden has come a long way from being Rachel Berlin. Elizabeth likes to think that they've made sisterly progress, and I think they have too, but, you know. Elizabeth is going to throw her a baby shower, and Hayden hugs her, and I'm just so happy, but I'm also so devastated. I want to wear my lipstick. At the floating rib, Finn buys Griffin lunch for helping him out. Griffin was happy to do right by him. Obrecht comes in. She thinks that they should be at the hospital because they're on call, and they're like, we're just picking up lunch. Like, chill out, lady. Now, Finn and Griffin leave and are happy to close the Obrecht chapter of their lives. Jared comes in looking for Liesel, and apparently he has a parole officer. He's not happy to be here, but interested. He was married to Rachel Berlin before he went to prison, and there was a lot of unresolved issues and questions. There was a fight at his country club, and she, you know, Rachel, Hayden, took off, and Liesel says that she knows where Rachel is. She's living under a different name and having a child with someone else. Liesel suspects that Jared went to prison for Hayden/Rachel. So she says Hayden's lover ruined her life. She was a highly regarded in her profession. Well, yeah, but also, like, a horrible person, but whatever. She tried to save the hospital from him. How? And Hayden saved him instead, and now the hospital is in ruin and is going to close, and it's so horrible. Oh, wait. No. She's offering him recompense from Hayden, or he can just leave. I don't know. Like, Whatever. At Sam's place, Sam tells Jason it's over, it's okay. She made sure everything was okay, and he's really worried, and he had put her on the couch because, remember, she collapsed into his arms. So she says they're finally safe. She did what she had to do. They're okay, and they're safe, and she almost passes out again, and he picks her up and takes her to the hospital. At General Hospital, Finn and Griffin have lunch together. Finn's had quite a journey in Port Charles, and a journey that I would like to continue to see going, but again, I don't want him to be sad because he deserves to be happy, and since Hayden's leaving, what does that mean? He feels he's getting a second chance at happiness. Jason brings Sam in. Griffin and Finn have Sam in, they take Sam to a bed and they're admitting her. Sonny is still there, and now he's telling Sam that she killed him. He's saying it'll never be over and she'll never get rid of him, and she wakes up, she wants to go home, and she says that they won't be safe. They're still not safe. So Jason says that he'll make sure he's safe, and that she's like, I already made sure we're safe. I already did that. So she tells him she already did. She tells him not to worry. He's safe, and he's like, what did you do? At the distillery, Sonny is bleeding and unconscious at the bottom of the pit. Sonny wakes up and drags himself to lean against a wall, and he calls for Sam, but no one answers. Sonny starts to tie off his wound because he won't bleed to death down there. He is determined. Also, this part's just a little side note. Sonny seriously needs to be in a t-shirt more often. Oh, and by the way, he makes a tourniquet out of his jacket and tries to climb up the wall. He falls. He's not Spider-Man, unfortunately. He is able to walk, though. So his phone is pretty smashed, even though it landed in the sand, and he tries to use it. And now end scene. Valentine says Nina... Why is there water on my face? Valentine says Nina does know his heart. It belongs to her, and she thinks he's being dramatic. It must be a Cassadine thing. He doesn't want to give her up. He knows there's reasons to doubt him, but he wants to be a better him. And Nina's like, I gotta go to work. And honestly, same. Spencer has forever, okay, y'all know I already love Spencer. We all love Spencer. But he has forever taken a permanent spot in my heart right here in the upper aorta. Is that the upper chambers, aorta, ventricle? I know words. Because the last thing he says to Valentine is, my name is Spencer Cassadine. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And I'm like, yes, The Princess Bride. That is the quote that Spencer has been missing the whole time, is quoting The Princess Bride. By the way, who showed Spencer The Princess Bride? Because I need to know. Honestly, I would watch a whole episode. I would watch a whole week of just Spencer watching the movie and having a live reaction to it, to be quite honest with you. General Hospital, make that happen. Hayden rushes out of Elizabeth's house. Jared says Rachel did offer him something, but that was before she and her family lost all their money. She says, Obrecht says that she knows what it's like to be discarded. No, Liesl, you made your own issues. You did your own thing. You decided to have this vendetta against Finn, and seriously, okay, I know it's been a long time, but have I just forgot? Did Finn really do something to personally offend her besides the drug stuff? Because I don't know. I'm just am I forgetting something? I tend to forget stuff. It's a shame that someone doesn't do recaps and put it up on the internet so I could have a live archive. Jared wants to move on like adults, and Obrecht says that the people who hurt them don't have the right to not feel remorse. She wants to work together, and she's totally using him. She doesn't care about this guy. She just wants to hurt Finn, and if by hurting Hayden she can hurt Finn, then that's what she's gonna do. Finn looks at Sam's blood work, and Griffin looks at her scans. They swap. They're so cute. Finn has an idea what they're dealing with. Give me all the scenes with them, honestly. Seriously, even if you're right Hayden off the show, then Finn has to be in a scene with Griffin every single episode. I don't care if it's not storyline related. Just one little scene of hey, can you pass the remote? Cool. I'll take it, okay? I'll take it. Can you tell the espresso beans are starting to kick in? Sonny can't use his phone. I guess I just have good luck with my phones. Or you need a tempered glass on it because that'll take the hit. But I've gotten really lucky with my phone. Everyone I know, they smash their phones. Me, I drop it on concrete from 30 feet in the air and it doesn't break. Sam keeps saying that they're safe. She's about to tell Jason something when she starts convulsing. Not good. Usually not a good sign if you start convulsing. So that is it for the 26th General Hospital. The espresso beans are really starting to kick in, so I got 30 minutes before... Oh, my forearm still hurt. I was doing cutters the other day, and it was just a lot of this work, and my poor forearms, you can't tell, but they're very sore. So in any event, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed whatever balloon footage I threw in here. I'm having an idea and inspiration as long as I'm editing these, and this balloon footage is kind of, sparking into it. So I think you'll be able to tell when I do my little creative thing. I'm making these a little bit more creative now that I have my touch on them. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna stop rambling and start filming another video. Okay, bye.